If I lost everything today and had to start over from zero, what would I do? This is a question I get asked a lot, and it's a powerful thought experiment. It forces you to strip away all the complexity and focus on the fundamentals that truly matter. So, today, I am going to share the exact 8-step playbook I would follow to rebuild my financial life from the ground up. Whether you're feeling lost, starting late, or just want a proven roadmap, this is for you. Step 1. I would completely reset my identity. This might sound a bit philosophical, but it's the most crucial step. Many of us tie our self-worth to our net worth, or job title, or the things we own. If you lose all that, it's easy to feel like you've lost yourself. But you are not your bank account. I'd remind myself that my value comes from my skills, my knowledge, my resilience, and my ability to solve problems. I'd write down a new identity statement. I am a resourceful problem solver who is capable of building a secure and abundant future. I would repeat this every single day. This isn't just fluffy motivation, it's about rewiring your brain to see opportunities instead of obstacles. Starting over is a chance for a new beginning, not a life sentence of failure. This mental reset is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Step 2. I'd get crystal clear on every single dollar coming in and going out. You can't fix a leak if you don't know where it is. I'd grab a simple notebook or a basic spreadsheet, no fancy apps needed at this stage. For 1 month, I would track every single transaction. Every coffee, every bus ticket, every stream of income, no matter how small. The goal here isn't to judge myself or feel guilty. The goal is pure data collection. I need to know the raw, unfiltered truth of my financial situation. Where is my money actually going? This exercise is incredibly empowering. It moves you from a state of passive anxiety, where money just seems to disappear, to a state of active awareness. Once I have this data, I can see the patterns. I can see where I'm strong and where I'm vulnerable. This clarity is the launchpad for making smart, intentional decisions instead of just guessing. Step 3. I would cut my expenses, but in a way that doesn't make me feel deprived or poor. The traditional advice is to slash and burn everything, live on bread and water, and make yourself miserable. That's not sustainable. Instead, I'd focus on what I call high-impact cuts. I'd look at my spending tracker from Step 2 and identify the top 3 largest expense categories. For most people, this is housing, transportation, and food. Shaving just 10% off these big 3 has a much bigger impact than trying to stop buying coffee forever. Maybe it's finding a roommate to split the rent. Maybe it's meal prepping on Sundays to cut down on expensive takeout. Maybe it's switching to a more fuel-efficient car or using public transport more often. I'd also mercilessly cut any subscriptions or recurring payments I don't use daily. The key is to be strategic. Cut the things that don't bring you real value, so you can still afford the small joys that keep you motivated. It's not about deprivation, it's about optimization. Step 4 is a big one. I would focus relentlessly on increasing my income before I even think about investing. When you're at zero, your most powerful wealth-building tool is your ability to earn more. A 10% return on zero is still zero. But adding an extra $500 or $1,000 to your monthly income, that's a game changer. I'd look at 3 main avenues. First, can I earn more at my current job? Could I take on more responsibility, work overtime, or negotiate a raise based on my performance? Second, I'd immediately start a side hustle. This could be anything from freelancing a skill I already have, like writing or graphic design, to driving for a rideshare service, to delivering food. The goal is quick cash flow. Third, I'd invest in a high-income skill. This means learning something that the market values highly, like sales, coding, digital marketing, or a skilled trade. This is an investment in myself, and it has the highest potential return of anything I could do at this stage. Your shovel needs to be big enough to dig you out of the hole, and that shovel is your income. Step 5. I would build a simple emergency buffer. Notice I didn't say a full-blown 6-month emergency fund. When you're starting from scratch, that can feel completely overwhelming and demoralizing. Instead, my first goal would be to save $1,000. That's it. This isn't a fund to cover job loss, it's a life happens buffer. It's for the flat tire, the unexpected dental bill, the broken appliance. This $1,000 is the barrier between a minor inconvenience and a major financial crisis that sends you into debt. I'd open a separate high-yield savings account and automate a small transfer every single payday, even if it's just $25. I'd put any extra income from my side hustle directly into this account until I hit that $1,000 target. This buffer buys you peace of mind. It's the first step to breaking the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and gives you the breathing room to focus on the next steps without constant fear. With that buffer in place, it's time for step 6. I'd start investing small, not smart. This might sound counterintuitive. Everyone tells you to be a smart investor, to research stocks and find the next big thing. Forget all that. When you're starting out, the most important thing is to build the habit of investing, not to get the highest returns. Perfection is the enemy of progress. I would set up an automated investment of a small, manageable amount, maybe $50 a month, into a simple, low-cost, broad market index fund or ETF. Something that tracks the entire market, like an S&P 500 fund. I wouldn't try to time the market. I wouldn't pick individual stocks. The goal is to get my money working for me and to get comfortable with the process. By starting small and automating it, you build the muscle of consistent investing. Over time, as my income grows, I can increase that amount. The habit is far more important than the initial amount or the specific investment choice. Step 7. I would meticulously design my environment for success. Your willpower is a finite resource. You can't rely on it to make good financial decisions every single day. So, I'd rig the game in my favor. I would automate everything. My bills would be on autopay. My savings transfers would be automatic. My investments would be automatic. This removes the temptation to spend that money. I'd also curate my social circle and my information diet. I would spend more time with people who have a positive and responsible relationship with money. I'd unfollow social media accounts that make me feel envious or pressure me to spend. I'd replace them with podcasts, books, and YouTube channels like this one that teach and inspire me. Your environment, both physical and digital, is constantly shaping your behavior. If you make saving and investing the easy, default option, you're far more likely to succeed. Finally, step 8, I'd play the long game. Rebuilding your financial life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be setbacks. There will be times when you feel like you're not making progress. That's normal. I would focus on my system, not just my goals. My goal might be to have a certain net worth in 10 years, but my system is what I do every day. Tracking my spending, increasing my income, saving automatically, and investing consistently. I'd celebrate the small wins along the way, hitting my $1,000 buffer, paying off a small debt, increasing my investment by $10 a month. These small victories build momentum and keep you motivated. I would remind myself that slow and steady progress, compounded over years, leads to incredible results. Patience and consistency are the real secret weapons of wealth building. So there you have it. My 8-step plan to go from zero to financially secure. Reset your identity, get clarity on your money, cut expenses strategically, boost your income, build a small buffer, invest simply, design your environment, and play the long game. It's not magic, and it's not easy, but it is a clear, actionable path. If you're feeling overwhelmed right now, just pick one step. Start with step 1 or 2. The most important thing is to start. You have the power to change your financial future one step at a time. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, a subscribe to the channel would mean the world to me. It helps us reach and help more people just like you. Let me leave you with this: You're not behind, you're not late, you're not broken. You're just one decision away from a different financial story. And it starts with step number 1, changing how you see yourself. If this video helped you, like it, share it with someone who needs a reset, and subscribe because we're building financial clarity here. Your next chapter can start today. Let me know in the comments which step you're going to start with today. See you in the next video.